Mic check, mic check. Are you getting it now? Okay, give me a thumbs up if you've got it now. I know I can't, I'm gonna hug a, okay, do we have sound yet? Hey Aaron, good to see you. Let me know if you guys have sound. We're looking at the pollen numbers. I'm seeing sound on my side, but I'm flying solo here. Now you can? Thumbs are up? Yes, you can. I figured it out. I'm so proud of myself. You know, usually I need a techie nearby, but I'm flying solo today, so I appreciate your patience. So, back to the pollen count numbers, what we were talking about, let me get this back up so you're looking at it with me. The end of the season is typically when we're getting several days, like 2 to 3 days, up to maybe 4 in a row where it's not showing up at all, and that's the end of the season. So we know it's on its last legs because it was 0 yesterday, it's only light today, and on Tuesday or Wednesday, it was light as well. So oak is on its way out, that's for sure. We're getting closer and closer to the end of that season. Now, one of the interesting things too I should mention about what Shannon tells me is that the pollen count is taken, and I did a really fun story on it, a bill in my boots as we call it, San Fernando Cathedral, 7-day forecast while I'm talking. And what she told us about was that she takes that reading at 7 to 7:30 in the morning. And it's being taken every 2 hours to 3 hours on a normal season. But when she's in mountain cedar season, it's counting every hour because there's just always so much more cedar than any other pollen. And so when you get that count in the morning, it's that morning's count back 24 hours. So it's counting, you know, all the way up. So when we give you those numbers like we do today, that a lot of that's from yesterday afternoon. So you're feeling that oak. I had a lot of people, despite oak not being in the air and the counts of what was in the air light, a lot of people were still complaining. I think it was that little bit of oak and definitely that mold. All right. Erica Bueno, all is bueno. Sound is good, right? Hi, Ashley. So glad you guys can hear me. I can see y'all loud and clear. Happy Friday to everybody. You know, Fridays just aren't the same these days, right? There's Loretta with plenty of oak trees. Matthew wants to know if we're going to show your hurricane. So Matthew, I still haven't seen it. So I don't know if it's not getting to my email. Well, it's definitely not getting to my email. It's B as in Bill, B Taylor at kens5.com. Use the number 5. Don't spell out 5. KENS, the number 5.com. Okay? And please send it my way. Can you hear? You guys can hear me okay, right? There's Stephanie Van Pay. How are you? Good to see you, Stephanie. Get to the weather. Whoa. All right, Linda. She wants the weather, and it's right there. 7-day forecast ready for you. Doing great, Devon. How you doing, man? Daniel, Sunday morning more than Sunday afternoon. So I think it's going to be a shower chance, maybe an isolated thunderstorm, and then the chances diminish as we get into Sunday afternoon. So that's really good news. It's 50-50 on Saturday, and I'm not sure, you know, we have that sunshine graphic on there. Now, this is a 7-day forecast that was in the system, so it could be that some of these icons are a little off, but the rain chance has not gone away for Saturday. And even for this afternoon, let's take a look. What we've got is a cold front that's going to be moving through and providing a chance of rain for today and tomorrow. So live radar, and not only the front, but then we also have an upper level disturbance that slides in from Mexico. So you can see a few showers are up to the north and west. So we're going out to Big Bend for some light rain. South of San Angelo, some showers are being generated by the front. That'll be in direct association with the front. You can see how linear those showers are and how they're forming. And so south of San Angelo is where we expect that front. It's not a huge cold front. In fact, we can take a look at Texas temperatures and just see what we're dealing with as far as numbers are behind the front. We're not looking at a whole lot of cold air, that's for sure, but we're definitely going to cool off, dry out. Saturday's going to be cooler than today. Today is going to be a little bit more humid. So as we dry, we cool as the front moves through. But again, it's not a strong front like the last one. That's why we're not expecting like an outbreak of severe weather. But it is chilly. Look at this. Amarillo's at 46, Lubbock at 50, Midland at 51. So you can see right where that front's located, right? Look at that. You can see Dallas-Fort Worth's behind the front, Waco's behind the front, and then it slides right into the hill country. We're out ahead of it at 72. If you can't see this too well, let me pull it up full screen for you. 76 at Corpus Christi, Brownsville into the mid-80s. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jen. Yeah, the pressure changes will definitely wreak havoc on migraine headache sufferers. So it's that change in pressure, and I'm so sorry because we're definitely going to look at high pressure for a good part of next week. Once we get this front through, high pressure should build in by Sunday, and that'll help. Happy Friday, Paula. Good to see you. Good afternoon in Uvalde. How you doing, Joey? There's Seguin. Hi, Star Reyes. Good to see you. Rain's always good, Ann. We're doing really good for April, by the way. Kendall County. Hi, Ellen. Yeah, well, we're definitely looking at a good chance of rain this afternoon and tomorrow for all of us. Devon, yeah, good numbers. You did the number 5. Okay, Matthew, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm not getting that email. I'm going to have to check the clutter and junk email folders again. But if you could resend it right now, and I'm going to go look for it. Mold got, definitely, Ashley. And here's the problem with mold. It's year-round. That's the year-round pollen for us. I'm doing good, Devon. I appreciate you asking, man. Hope you're doing well, too, brother. Allergy issues, yeah. Come on, rain. It always helps. Roy says hi. How you doing, Roy and Cecilia? Good to see you guys. So don't expect a washout with this rain chance, that's for sure. We're not expecting like big time downpours. We're going to have a few isolated thunderstorms, but showers and a few isolated thunderstorms, the best chance and coverage is going to be on Saturday. Umberto wants some more Helotes rain. Okay, now I'm going to check emails right now, and I'm going to see if we've got something in there from you, Matthew, because I'd love to share your Hurricane Harvey story. Harvey was one for the books. And I don't know if you've sent it, but I don't see anything. And I'm looking today's all the way back now. I'm at 11 o'clock. No, I haven't seen you. Haven't seen you. Okay, let me check now into the junk folder. That's sometimes where sometimes, and you always see the bizarre emails in there. I don't see anything in there. I'm so sorry. So please make sure to resend. I want to share a Hurricane Harvey story for sure, because I'm sure it is a good one, because that was one heck of a storm. Set the record for rainfall, 60 inches of rainfall in parts of Houston. You heard that right, 60, 5 feet of water. I mean, it was just an unbelievable storm. All right, so yeah, the front's coming in for sure, guys, and we're expecting cooler temperatures on Saturday. Drier air builds in. Jen, you're welcome. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day and weekend too. I appreciate you watching. And as the front comes in, and you can see exactly where it is, that's what should generate some showers for us. Dew points have been healthy, and so with those climbing, we had them as low as the upper 30s to low 40s midweek. And then on Thursday and then today, they've climbed back up into the 60s, and that's definitely some good fuel in the tank for some rainfall. So here's this afternoon's future radar. Now, so far, this model, now let's take a walk through the most reliable models. We saw some of the light rain. I'll get you back to the statewide radar picture. This is live, and we're picking up some showers out across areas like Big Bend, right? Nothing in the San Antonio area, south of San Angelo. So now what we want to do, I'm going to teach you guys how to look at computer models right now. What we want to do is find the model that best depicts this current picture. And right now, this one isn't doing such a great job. You can tell. And this one is the, remember this now, the European 9-kilometer Euro model. So the European and the GFS, those are two global models. We're going to talk a little bit about models. Remember, Fridays are kind of just open forum Friday. So please, any questions and topic suggestions, and I'll try to cover it while we're here for a little bit. So with a model, you have the global models, right? And so there's the GFS and the European. Technically right now, and these models change in their accuracy and their reliability. But right now and as of late, the European has a slight edge on the GFS as far as reliability. Once we get closer to events, like we've got this front today, we've got this upper level disturbance tomorrow, now we can start looking at what we call the higher resolution models, okay? I love the NAM, it's a 4K model, 4 kilometer. There's a 3 kilometer, I should say, on the NAM. And then I also really like the rapid refresh, what we call the HER. And these are just acronyms that are used to name them and to label them. But I like those two, and that's what we'll take a look at now, okay? So which one of several, and there's more than what I just mentioned, are depicting the most accurate picture right now with, again, the current radar in mind. So the Euro, we obviously see what that's showing us. Now we're taking a look at that HER model. It's got a little bit more activity in the San Antonio area. It's nailing the showers up north, but it's not accurate on what's around here. We don't have much of anything falling here. We've definitely got some cloud cover, we've got some moisture, but no rain's falling yet. Now the GFS, and the GFS is showing one blip, a little bit more to the south and east, which is not happening. Okay, let's take a look at the NAM 20 kilometer or the NAM 3 kilometer. Wow, it's got a lot more rain that is not holding true right now either, right? So the RPM showing cloudy skies. This is encouraging, but heavy rain to the east, which is not occurring. Okay, now there's another resolution on the RPM that we can check. Okay, this is a little bit closer to reality. Let's try the RPM 4 kilometer. Again, just picking up very light rain. Sharon's getting very light rain in between Marion and Seguin. So that tells me that, was it the GFS had a little bit of that? Okay, so let's go with the GFS. Let me just check the HER again. All right, we're going to use the GFS, okay? Now, considering that you have the most accurate start, is how much reliability you can give this model in the future that it's showing us, right? So if it's doing a good job now, it's going to be the most reliable moving forward. And that's going to be the GFS in this case and scenario. Because remember, it changes with each forecasting system. It changes with each approaching front, low pressure, high pressure. Each one of them handle things differently, and some handle things better than the others, right? Some handle precipitation better than others. Some handle temperatures better than others. So I always like to check all of them with every situation, because you just then find out from system to system. All right. Now this afternoon by 4:30, good coverage on rain. Notice that we're not expecting thunderstorms. It's not a zero chance, but there is a chance that we see a little bit of an isolated storm, but not a very big chance. And the GFS says, no, not going to see it. Some heavy rain east, though. Notice that the better showers will come together east. Now, if you're west of the city, west of Kerrville, it doesn't look like you get much rain at all from Rock Springs to Del Rio. You're dry through today. Then these showers are gone by Friday night. The front is to the coast, okay? So we got some coastal showers early Saturday. Notice here's some overrunning, and we're cool on Saturday morning. Look at this, 51. This is 8 a.m. temperatures in Fredericksburg. Kerrville, a couple of degrees better. 58 in the city, upper 50s to lower 60s as you go south of San Antonio. So temperatures will definitely be cooler. The air is going to be drier, and this is now some overrunning that's going to give us a few light showers to our south tomorrow morning. All right, so moving forward, just heard a thunderclap on the south side. Oh, Jen, I don't know if that's thunder. I don't have any lightning on the map. I don't have any thunderstorm activity on radar. So here's Saturday midday, and you can see the rain building from south to north. So what comes into play here? Cold front's already to the south, but we have an upper level disturbance that slides in from the south and west. So that's what's going to produce a little bit more of this rain. And GFS says zero thunderstorm activity. Now we're going to check on this, okay? So here's what I like to do. Yesterday, the model guidance was suggesting like 3 or 4 p.m. a thunderstorm in and around San Antonio. Again, what I'm expecting and what should hold true is that this small disturbance does kick up an isolated thunderstorm or two, okay? So now let's check Saturday's outlook model to model. Now what we're going to look for is what we call consensus. We're going to look for models to agree with each other. If they agree with each other, then the chances are much better that that's what's going to happen, okay? Marble Falls, Jose, good to see you, man. I want to head out, you know, every time I think of Marble Falls, it's the Blue Bonnet Cafe. Oh, mama, that's some good pie. I wonder what they're doing in the coronavirus lockdown, because they have a pie happy hour up there. Oh, that's good stuff. Light rain northeast at Live Oak. Thank you, Paula. These are the kind of reports I love. You guys are the eyes and ears. Putting the pups back out. They love to play. I would, Jen, because I don't... Let's while we're thinking about it, let's just check current radar and make sure that nothing is happening out there thunderstorm-wise. And I'm going to make sure I've got my lightning tracker on. It is on. And we're going to zoom in here to the metro, because again, I'm picking up some light returns out there, but not very much. All right, let's flatten this view out, because I do know we researched this. I did a little poll one night. Do you guys like the 3D view as opposed to the flat view? And it was overwhelming. Flat view won that. So I understand you, and I listen to you. Blue Bonnet Cafe, right, Paula? Don't you love it? It has. Felipe's birthday today. Happy birthday, dear Felipe. Feliz cumpleaños. Y tú. I had to throw in the Espanol because of Felipe. Happy birthday, brother. I hope you're having a great quarantine birthday. You know, the big new thing to do is the drive-by parades for birthdays. They're awesome. I was part of one last Saturday. It was a blast. The Rios family. It was Lorenzo and Selena. I remember because I wrote out some cards and I showed them, happy birthday, kids. It was, I think Selena was 8 and Felipe, or no, you're Felipe. Selena was 8 and Lorenzo was 5, if memory serves. And I'm an old man, so, you know, I'm trying. But it was so fun. They had the fire department. They had everybody was honking. And it was a lot of fun. Okay, good deal. Thank you, Susan. I'm going to check that, Matthew. I really appreciate it. Just a second. All right, light rain up in Spring Branch, Arturo. Appreciate that. I'm getting one blip on the radar. Y'all see it? Let me pull this up full for you, and you can see what I'm talking about. Just up, see it by I-10? That's going to be near Fair Oaks, Northwest Bexar County. One little blip on the radar. How exciting, right? But this is the light stuff that's maybe falling out there. Let me try a different radar signal. Let's try the NORAD. Take that off. Nope, still not picking up much. Okay, I got them all turned on. Pretty sensitive as well. I can turn up the sensitivity just a little bit more. And let's see what we get. Yeah, not much. Okay, so again, we could be getting a little bit out there, but not very much. You too, Yvette. Stay positive, stay healthy. God bless you. I appreciate that very much. So once again, this is going to be light rain, if anything at all, right now. We're not picking up too much that's reaching the surface, but we are expecting a little bit more as we head into Saturday. So back to our model, and let's talk about what we expect. Oh, not that one. Let's go to this one. And we'll talk about what we think happens here moving forward. So we want to look for the consensus. How many models are going to show us heavy rain to the east? We got it on the GFS. Let's put the Euro up next to this at the same time, Saturday at 4, and see there's some thunderstorms. Now, the better chance of stronger to even severe thunderstorms is up the I-35 corridor. So we're not expecting, you know, much in San Antonio as far as severe storms, but it's possible, okay? And I'll show you the Severe Prediction Center's forecast in a second and that likelihood. Happy Friday, Melinda. Good to see you here. I'm so glad you're watching. So the Euro still showing, that's what we consider consensus because of the heavy pockets east, but it also shows more thunderstorm. Here's the HER, which says scattered, okay, tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Widely scattered, right? Going to keep the same time. We will not adjust time. Instead, we're just adjusting the model, okay, the opinions. So this is the NAM, 20 kilometer, and it shows just light rain, nothing too heavy at that point. 3 kilometer, a little bit heavier pockets, but a little bit more scattered too, right? And now the RPM. A couple of heavier thunderstorms east towards Houston, and we'll go up higher resolution on the RPM, and it really thins things out, okay? So the Euro and the GFS are pretty much in agreement, and those are two of our reliable models, okay? And they're the global ones. So sometimes, you know, again, this is why you check every model with every scenario. So see, it's got some big, look at that, some pretty good thunderstorms right there especially. So remember, we're working with daytime heat at 1 or 2 o'clock. Not that it's going to be hot, lower to mid 60s, but the warmer the air, the better the ingredient. Christina's suffering with the allergies, definitely the mold, and we have oak in the air too today, pecan and grass as well. So I think that little recipe, that little cocktail of pollens is definitely going to add up for you. All right, now I want to show you guys what we have. That's the model consensus. Going to leave it on the European, okay? And we'll go back to show you what the SPC feels about today. Now, what we're going to look at are the 3 days of forecasts, okay? So for today and tonight, now disregard the banners. The days might be off across the top there where you see tonight, because this is definitely today's, but that could change for tomorrow, okay? So here for today's, maybe a thunderstorm, non-severe. That's what that light color means. That light green means a non-severe thunderstorm, but these would be an isolated thunderstorm, and again, not a big chance. All right, Matthew, Bill, quick question. If you have the power to control a weather element, what would it be? Ooh, I like that. I think it would be hurricanes. If I had the power to control hurricanes, I would make sure we still had them because it's how the earth cools. We definitely need hurricanes, but I would make sure they did not hit land, okay? They would just stay out in the open water. They would do their job of releasing the warm air and warm waters into the atmosphere and cooling the earth, but we wouldn't have landfalls and devastation. So that would be it. I like that, Matthew. That's awesome. All right, day 2. This is Saturday. So Saturday now has a 1 out of 5 chance. We call that marginal. That's less than a slight chance. It's a marginal chance that we see an isolated thunderstorm turn severe on Saturday. So this is why, again, it's important to have your weather awareness turned up for tomorrow. Make sure you got the KENS 5 app in your hand. Make sure you stay tuned to KENS 5 during the day. We will warn you and keep you ahead of the storm. We'll do it, of course, here on Facebook live once it occurs. And it was last Saturday. We had baseball-size hail. We had grapefruit-size hail in Brackettville. A major mesocyclone formed over Del Rio, and it even went into a tornado warning near Brackettville. And then that storm just dissipated on its move to the east towards San Antonio. And we were under tornado watch on Easter morning. So that was an important weather day for us to stay weather aware. We saw all the action unfold north, but there was a possibility that it could have been us. And then when that system moved east and southeast United States, 77 tornadoes. It was no joke. All right, so this is Saturday. Again, a marginal risk. Let me show you Sunday, and you can see it's only, again, an isolated non-severe thunderstorm possible, but a severe weather risk again, 1 week to the next on the day out to our east. Notice once you get east of Houston, that's where you've got, look at that, another good chance. That's an enhanced risk. All that orange. Oh, God bless them. Send your prayers up for Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama. They were hit so hard last week, and now they're under an enhanced risk of more tornadoes and hailstorms for, again, this is Sunday, okay? And this risk is not for us, but it's in the same area it was a week earlier, to the day, because Easter Sunday and into Monday was that outbreak. 77 tornadoes. Unbelievable. All right, so you see for us, Sunday, and this is mainly in the morning, we have an opportunity of getting some of those showers and thunderstorms. All right, now I'm going to jump out. Tropical areas depend on the rain from hurricanes and tropical storms. What do you mean, what about it, though? I don't understand your question, David. And is that the dude from, is your profile picture really that dude from We Are the Millers? That's so awesome. No regrets. What you gonna do about it? Eyebrows? That movie is so funny. That's awesome, David. All right, so I'm going to go out, check my emails because I want to read Matthew's story. I don't see it on my email. You sent it to B. Taylor. I got an announcement from Bernie Sanders. I don't know why. Poor Bernie, right? And now let's go to our junk and see if it went into there by accident. I don't know why I'm not getting this, Matthew. B as in Bill, Taylor, Taylor, B Taylor at KENS5.com. I don't know why I'm not getting it, but I don't see it. I don't see it. And you just said you resent it, right? All right. So back to the 7-day forecast. And look at the warm-up too, by the way, everybody. We've got this front today, and we're going to be cool tomorrow. 52 to start, 67 to finish. And those winds, see, we haven't adjusted that. That says southeast 5 to 10, but those winds are a day behind because this is the whole 7-day is a day behind on the icons, but the rain chances are accurate, okay? We're going to have a 50-50 chance on Saturday, 30% Saturday night and Sunday morning, and then sunshine for Sunday afternoon. So disregard the sun on Saturday, but not on Sunday, okay? And then the winds are going to be northeast tomorrow. Matthew's got a joke. Tell me if you like it. The existence of watermelons means that there are earth melons, fire melons, and air melons. These are the elements. Also, the periodic chart of elements. That's awesome, Matthew. That's actually a very good joke. I love it. Good stuff. Okay, so again, weather awareness for tomorrow, and then look at that warm-up as we get into next week, especially Sunday, almost 90, mid to upper 80s, just about all week long, and a chance of rain returns by Wednesday and probably Thursday too. Again, that 7-day forecast will be adjusted for today's Eyewitness News first at 4. All right? I'm going to show you a beautiful sunset over Camp Bullis. Amado Cantu. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Man, that is just breathtaking. I love it. All right, that's going to wrap it up for Friday. I'm going to release the schedule for next week and our topics as well. So make sure to join us next week. Can't wait to see you guys on another exciting week of the Weather Classroom. And Governor Abbott today said no more school in the classroom for the year. So we will have our KENS 5 live interactive weather classroom through the end of the school year, which is now completely distance learning. So that has been announced by the governor of the great state of Texas. And so that means that we will follow the governor's order here at KENS 5 television, and we will have Cloudy with a Chance of Learning right on through the end of the school year. So I'm excited about that. These have been some wonderful topics that we're tackling. I still want to get your input. Make sure that you email me any kind of topic ideas you'd like us to cover on Cloudy with a Chance of Learning, and we'll make sure it's a part of our future episodes. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. I'll see you on Eyewitness News first at 4, 5, 6, and 10. And of course, we'll do another Facebook Live later tonight. We call that 9 p.m. edition Overcast with Bill Taylor. It's a good one. I'm looking for a sponsor if anybody's interested. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. I love you and I mean it.